and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for being here. For today's video, I wanted to give you guys the lowdown on all of the drugstore foundations that I love. These are the drugstore foundations that work the best for me and give me the most flawless base I can ask for. So if you want to see my favorite drugstore foundations, just make sure you hit the like button down below, subscribe, and just keep on watching. Alright, so let's just jump right in. The first drugstore foundation I'm going to talk about is probably my favorite one of all time. I love it so much. I use it on a daily basis, especially if I'm not trying to go full glam. And that's going to be the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. This is in the shade 710, which is a little bit too dark for me right now. But this is it says it's a lightweight, full coverage makeup. The formula hydrates and includes a complex of SPF 20 vitamins and an antioxidant, and it's oil free. So this stuff is awesome. It gives me a nice glow to my skin. It does kind of smell a little funny, but it gives me a beautiful finish, and it wears throughout the whole day, and it's really, really cheap. I love it. So I definitely think you should check that one out. The next one I want to talk about is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. Again, this is another like ride or die for me. I wear this one a lot. I really like this one because it has a little spatula applicator, which I think comes in handy because my hands get filthy when I'm putting on makeup because I always pump the foundation onto the back of my hand and then just put it all over my face. But with this, I can just take the spatula and put it on my face and then blend it out with my makeup brush or my beauty blender. This again gives like super good coverage. I think it would be medium, I would say medium to full coverage. It's beautiful. It is a little drying. I have pretty dry skin, but it's really, really pretty. And I mean, I think it's like $4 or $5 at the drugstore, and you honestly can't pass up this kind of coverage and this kind of quality foundation for $4 or $5. Another ride or die drugstore foundation for me is the Revlon Colorstay. This one is so good. It's straight up full coverage. It will last you all day. This one is for combination to oily skin. It smells a little bad, but again, it's really cheap and it gives you great coverage and it lasts me all day. And I've had this bottle for a while and I'm still not out. The only downside I would say is that it doesn't have a pump, but I mean, I don't mind pouring it out on my hand. Another one that I really like is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Skin Tint. This comes with a little doe foot, whatever applicator. I really like it because, like the spatula, you can just put it right on your skin and it's not gonna leave a mess. This really reminds me of the Clinique foundation. It has a lot less coverage, but it's the bottle and the applicator reminds me a lot of that one. This one is a really super light natural coverage. I combine this with my Becca Aqualuminous foundation, especially on days that I want to go like light coverage. I don't want it to look like I have a bunch of makeup on. And this stuff is awesome. I love the way it feels on my skin. It's super hydrating. And I usually have pretty dry skin, so this feels great. Another one that I really like is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. This is in the shade 202, Creamy Natural. This stuff is awesome. It gives great coverage. It gives you a nice glow to your skin. It hydrates my skin. It says it's for 24-hour wear. I would never wear my foundation for 24 hours. I mean, who would? But this stuff is awesome. And for the price of all of these foundations, this one is really great. Another one is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. So I really like the Pro Glow when I want to be a little bit more dewy and more natural. And I love the Pro Matte when I want it to be like full glam, full beat, snatched, like matte face. I don't want any glow except for my highlight. This is really, really good. They both give awesome coverage and they're both like, they're really affordable. Okay, I've got a few more. The Milani Conceal and Perfect. This is the most full coverage drugstore foundation I have ever used. I would say that it does oxidize a little bit, so you have to be careful when picking out your shade. But other than that, this stuff gives awesome coverage. It doesn't crease, it doesn't crack, and it will last you all day. And I think it's like $8 or $9, and it's just awesome. You can get it at Walmart, Walgreens, anywhere. Another foundation that I love from L'Oreal is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Cover or Total Cover. This stuff is super full coverage. A little bit goes a long way. It's got like a moussey texture. It's really, really beautiful on the skin. Honestly, like, I love full coverage foundation. I wear full coverage foundation just about every single day, and this is one of my go-tos. All right, the last foundation I'm gonna be talking about is the NYX Total Control Drops. I really like this foundation because you can use a little bit and get really light coverage, or you can use a little bit more and get pretty full coverage. The only thing is it is really small. There's not a lot that comes in it, but it advertises as you can use like 4 or 5 drops and get full coverage, and I would agree with that. I think that this is really nice coverage when you build it up. Another downside would be that it is pretty drying. So if you have super, super dry skin, I definitely wouldn't recommend this because it's very matte and it does dry a lot on your skin. But other than that, it wears all day. It's beautiful. I really like to wear it, especially when I'm a little bit oily. And honestly, a little bit does go a long way with this foundation. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that I gave you some nice options next time you go to the drugstore and you want to buy a new foundation. All of these work really great for me and I love them. They are constantly in rotation with my makeup routine. And yeah, so if you want to see more videos like this, just give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, comment, tell me what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.